Hello, 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 welcome to another live stream. It's Friday, the 20th of September, 3 p.m. Pacific. I hope you're doing well, doing good. Ready to do some hypnotic spells. Why not? Why
not?
Why not? Hope you had a good week and you're about to have a good weekend. This is going to be episode 1030. 1030. It's cray. And we're only like 150. No. Where are we? We 45. 245 subs away from 40,000. So, when I speak to you on Monday, I plan to have 40,000 subs. What's that doing? What's that doing? For the weekend. So who we got in the chat? Who have we got? I saw Eric. It didn't come up. I can't put up on the stream because he did so before I went live. But you said back in the US driving, but we'll be listening unless you do hypnosis. That's the man. That's what we do. We don't want to be doing any hypnotic driving or operating any kind of machinery. But I appreciate you being here and your kind YouTube comments as well, which I haven't had time to reply to, but I will. So thank you, my friend. We also have Alyssa saying, "Hi Joseph, here from Boston. So glad I caught a live finally. Thank you for all you do for us." That's so kind of you. Thank you, Alyssa. Boston must be beautiful, or coming into the beautiful times. I was in Boston once. I think it was in like the October time. And I hired like a little houseboat. And I was there for a week or two. But I really liked Boston. I liked it a lot. I'm trying to think. I saw the all the old history side of things. There's a real tall spiral kind of building I walked all the way up. Can't remember what it's called. Saw the Cheers from a TV show, the restaurant there. Took the ferry a couple of times. Went to Cambridge, because I'm from Cambridge, England, so it's important to go to Cambridge, the university and all that kind of stuff. It was fun. Hey Cheryl, great to have you here. Welcome back as always. Mr. C is right here, but I can also bring him up on the screen sometimes. But he gets very, very bored of me talking. Hey Michelle, welcome back as always as well. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good and great. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat. Angela, all the way on Facebook, welcome back, saying evening Joseph and everyone else. Ready to share an awesome hypnotic experience. I love it. Mina is in the house. There you go. Great to have you here. Last time, I can't even remember, but no. No, it wasn't new. can't even remember what I was wearing. But with that, because I've lost weight, I'm getting back into clothes I was wearing a long time ago. Oh, wow. That'd be cool, Salem. I know what you mean there as well. But Salem. Oh my goodness. I'd like to go to Salem. Hey Leslie, welcome to the live stream. You just started listening from France. Well, great to have you in the chat. Welcome. Got a few newish people, not newish, but some new, and some people just making the live, because if you don't know, I'm typically a podcaster in a way, a hypnotist, and I always do the meditations live and then edit them to go onto the app and the podcast. But since you are new here, or a couple of people new, welcome. Some fireworks too. Another place I've been to, France. Where did I go in France? I had all the boulders there. A bit like Stonehenge. It was, I think, Cognac? Been there a couple of times. That was cool. Hey Teresa, great to have you here on the stream as well. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can't remember when I went. I must have went when I was like 28, 29. I bet. I bet. Is that where you are? In France? This was where I was. Let me see. So, let me do a test window. I forgot how to do this. Here we go. Oh, look at that. That's fancy. I was there. Do I have to scroll here? No. I don't know how to scroll, bring it up on a screen. But that's where I was. And they had these cool stones. They're all kind of roped off now, but when I was a kid, we were actually allowed on them. Probably why they rope off them. But yeah, it was cool. Went there a couple of times. They're megalithic site. Loads of them. Loads of them. It was cool. So if you're new here, we get started in just a few more minutes. Probably like usually 1/4 the hour. Ah, I see. I've never been to Bordeaux. I've got a wine country just up north from me called Temecula in San Diego. Well, Temecula is technically not in San Diego. I think it's Riverside. But it's that way, up north. I haven't been to many, well, it's all dependent perspective, but I actually did look up how many countries I've been to because I was just curious. And I think I got up to 20 or so. Or less. But yeah, I was actually thinking, I wonder how many countries I've been to. So Belgium, Turkey, Cyprus, Israel, Egypt, Thailand, Singapore, Wales, Denmark, Spain, the Netherlands, Ireland, Scotland, France, Mexico. And maybe a few more that I cannot remember because I'm just building the list. But I haven't been away for a while, other than back home to England. Yeah. Should we get going? Will we start early, finish early? If you have questions, by the way, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask, and then I'll probably answer them after the live podcast recording. Oh, sorry, you're more than welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, I think this is, I wouldn't say so for me personally, but I think because England is so close when I was growing up to lots of different countries, you're more likely, it's like you going to say, I know where you are, going to like Las Vegas, or from traveling to Boston like you said you did. So I see like the States, because it's 5 hours from England to New York by plane, but it's also around 5 hours from New York to California, like San Diego. So think about that, you got to cross the whole Atlantic to get to New York, but you got to cross that all again over land. So America, although not everyone has passports statistically, I think going just to different states is almost leaving the country to a degree. Other than when I've gone to say like Singapore and Thailand, obviously that was like, I can't even remember, like 17, 18, 19 hours flat, which was ridiculous. My accent, well, it's changed over the years, but I'm originally from Cambridge, England. But my voice has changed over the years. I don't blame it on being in different locations here and there. I blame it on bloomin' hypnosis. Hypnosis did it. Because this was me.
And the unconscious mind does
when I was on a radio
behavior. So we really harness the unconscious mind to let go of the whole smoking behavior without actually getting.
But I was young. I was only like 18 then, 19.
Just how it sounds, you'll put someone in a trance.
Yes. Definitely.
Yes.
So we do out of trance work stuff too.
But anyway.
We practice advanced levels of.
So hypnosis has changed my voice. Hey Mary, great to have you here. There we go. So yeah, because of my back, I'm delaying the workshop till probably next month now, October. I've got to work out the dates because I work doing my own coaching on Saturdays, usually every other Saturday, and then I've got to find a day I'm not working. But yes, it's on my mind. Now my back is getting better. Oh my goodness. So I used to live in Texas as well. And when we were traveling over from San Diego, moving to Austin, Texas, it was like a 21 hour drive. So we stayed over, but because we were moving, it was a red Beetle, like a more modern one. And we had it jam-packed, and we had a dog and a cat. Imagine that, doing like 10, 12 hour days. So I feel for you. I don't think I could do miracles on that case. But yeah, I know Exactly. I mean, 27 hours. Whew. Sheesh. Sheesh. Nope. Nope. Not want to do that again.
Wow.
Oops. That was way too loud in my ears. Yeah, I should do a list of how many states I've been to, because there'd be a lot more to go. Do you consider topics of extreme fatigue and insecurities to be too different to work on at once? The only similarities I see is that it's exhausting to be insecure. They are, we'll get started in a minute, it's 1:15, but they are actually very interlinked. Because think of the extreme fatigue as being a byproduct of there's me guessing, of the insecurities. Because if we feel insecure, we feel weak, but also our body will want us to shut down and go home and restore and have fatigue. So it's actually a physical response from your neurology, your unconscious mind, to shut down because we don't feel confident, strong, and all those things. And I can prove it to you if you want. Because if you woke up every single day with a deep self-certainty, knowing you're good enough, knowing you're worthy, knowing you're deserving, knowing you're capable, how would that change you physically? And I'm pretty sure, the fatigue will not be there. So I'd primarily work on that, maybe listen to, for every 2 days, something on the confidence, and then maybe just ease in the fatigue one as well on the 3rd day or something like that. But anyway, we can get back to that if you have follow-up questions. Let's go ahead into today's episode on releasing negative attachments. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So let me go ahead, hydrate real quick. And then move things around. Oops, wrong one. What am I doing? Okay. Moving windows around. That's true as well. Obviously, we have biological aspects too, but what I have noticed is some of the, even some biological things can either lessen significantly and magically in lots of different ways as well, if there is something. But I know cystic fibrosis, not necessarily relative, I see them as a relative, have it, and obviously it's a genetic thing. But of course, if we were to feel confident, we would probably have that bit more energy, if that makes sense. Having the emotional and the physical way, at least if we can remove the emotional in that case, it's going to lift us up a little bit as well. Yeah, why not? Why not? We make changes. We had someone on my program who was getting migraines twice per week. Didn't even work on migraines. Let go of the root cause. Migraines have not been back for over a year now. But I know specifically, because I'd have to chase up with them, but there were 6 months clean and clear. And they haven't got back to me because they would, because I'm good with them. And that was chronic migraines twice per day. So yeah, you can do a lot of good physical stuff. You're most welcome. Thank you for that kind of follow-up, because it's good to clarify those things. But with that, let's get to this hypnotic meditation. We'll abruptly turn this, I guess, up and then down. And then we will get into it. 3, 2, 1, episode 1030. Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Joseph Clough. This is episode 1030. And in today's episode, we're doing a hypnotic meditation of releasing negative attachments. And what I mean by negative attachments, it could be to certain people, it could be certain situations, it could be in certain context of environments, it could be even your association to certain thoughts. Like if you have continuous thoughts about yourself, like the inner critic and all those types of things, maybe even on the physical side, who knows, right? But you get to choose this, and it can be more than one thing. In fact, maybe I'd invite you to just disconnect from so many things which no longer serve us. Now, of course, this being a hypnotic meditation, in the next episode, you'll get the traditional day hypnosis, which is going to be more about building in empowering belief systems, resources, actions, and reactions. And then the following episode is going to be a bonus sleep version. And of course, you'll be getting a 4-hour sleep one. And if you want those sleep ones, all you've got to do is go to freehypnosis.app and you'll be able to get access to all my work. You have all the free work there where you can download, you can heart, so it goes right to the top. And on top of that, you can create your own custom hypnosis sessions. You can have the hypnosis library, which comes in day and night form. You also get 4-hour long sleep sessions, and you get playlists, you get morning meditations, you get audio programs, you get it all. So that's freehypnosis.app, and become a subscriber, get those bonus sleep sessions, remove any ads or anything like that, and help yourself and make wonderful changes. So with that though, let's go ahead into this hypnotic meditation. Make sure you're not operating any form of machinery or anything like that. Allow yourself to be in an environment where you can truly detach from things which no longer serve you. So with that, let's go into it right here and right now. Okay. So go ahead and get yourself in a nice, comfortable position. Close your eyes and be here now. Breathe all the way in and exhale. Breathe all the way in and exhale. You see, with your eyes closed, you can be aware of many, many things. Thoughts, sensations, the gradual alteration of awareness, where soon you may drift, you may dream, you may even choose to listen as my voice goes with you into this hypnotic, meditative state of learning. You see, to detach, it is important to center, to be in this moment, to be grounded, almost as if a wave of comfort, of relaxation, can begin to soften your body, your mind, your thoughts. So as you relax here, as you relax there, to learn as you relax, and to relax as you learn, an inner peace can begin to develop. Maybe it starts in a certain location and begins to expand, to move, to soften, where every breath out allows you to deepen the peace within you, to restore, to reconnect. That's it. You see, we are energetic beings, and it's important to be mindful, to become conscious of the unconscious connections and associations. So as you relax in this moment, soon, wherever you see it, hear, or feel, I want you to notice how we may be energetically connected to certain things that do not serve us, maybe things which aren't even our own, but we assume to be true. It could be things, it could be people, situations of the past, the future. It could be even our own thoughts that we may be tied to, but they do not serve us. Now, you may not see these things with deep clarity, but you will have a sense of those connections. Maybe they'll represent colors, symbols, feelings, even sounds. You see, as we are energy, we have to protect ourselves. So notice those connections that are maybe unwarranted, unwanted, but do not serve us right now. And in our mind's eye, from each and every one, every negative attachment from the inside, from the outside, but it's always still on the inside. I want your unconscious mind to learn from each one. Now, you may not be aware of these insights that appear, but sometimes it's nice to imagine in front of you, you're writing them away, those wonderful learnings, unconsciously, the wisdom to be learnt, the epiphanies to be had, the insights. You see, these insights can protect us in the future, and it's part of a resolution. It begins the process of disconnecting to maybe reconnect anew if you choose. But I want you, the unconscious mind, and you may be aware of these consciously too, of course. I want you, the unconscious mind, to preserve those learnings in a place within you where they'll be protected and safe, where they'll be there for you whenever you need them. So preserve those learnings, so that way you can be truly protected, whether known or unknown. And now, with those learnings, make a declaration, a decision of service to self. You see, giving yourself the gift of peace, the gift of self-love and care, can be our greatest gift we can give ourselves and even others. So with all the care and love for self, one by one, with those learnings fully within you, you embody them. Begin to energetically detach from every unwanted attachment, every negative association, one by one, liberating yourself, regaining energy. For as you empty out, as you disconnect, as you release, you're making room for something good. So as you disconnect from those negative attachments, one by one, liberating yourself. But that's not all. Because as you become lighter and more free, and as we've said, we're making room for something else. And this is where you get to choose. So as you fully disconnect from negative attachments, imagine a universal energy, an infinite source of all the feelings, the thoughts, the ideas, the ways of acting and reacting in the future, beginning to surround you, filling you up, embodying it, generating it, nurturing every cell of your neurology to the deepest part of you, healing, love, freedom. That's it. Where you can be at peace with the past and excited for the future. As you make space, a wonderful space, for all the new opportunities that are heading your way. So fill yourself up with this infinite source to truly restore in every single way, welcoming it, nurturing it, expanding it, doubling it, doubling the colors, the sounds, the feelings, as it radiates throughout you, even beyond you. You begin to wonderfully project this new sense of beingness, of freedom, where you get to choose to focus on love, on peace, and positivity. For our heart is open to healing with growth, where we can release and even forgive, knowing by doing so we're releasing that bit more, where we can say to ourselves how proud we are of how far we've come, to have love, peace, serenity in the very being of you. That's it. For you deserve to be free, to have harmony. And you can continue to double it, expand it, triple it, the sounds and the feelings for a wonderful future. And when you're ready to truly expand your consciousness, your heart, to be so strong and embrace the empowered you that has the freedom with the absolute control too of who you are, to choose wonderful thoughts. Go ahead and breathe all the way in. Allow it to expand you, enlighten you, and go ahead and breathe all the way in again, allowing your mind and body to get stronger and more powerful. And as you become more and more aware of your surroundings, your breath, your thoughts and your ideas, allow your awareness to begin to come back into the now. And as you become fully aware, go ahead and breathe in again, oxygenating your whole mind and body and soul. And then when you're truly ready to let go and to receive your desires, come all the way back into now, open your eyes, all the way back into their present, knowing you get to choose from now on. So I hope you enjoyed that hypnotic meditation of really beginning to detach and release any negative associations, which is pretty much everything, because it's all within our mind, our perception, our subjective reality. So you can carry on listening to this track to get more freedom. And on top of that, be sure to watch out for the next episode, which will be the day hypnosis. And if you are a subscriber to the app, if you're not already, go to freehypnosis.app, but you'll be able to get the bonus sleep version. That means you can transform all while you go to sleep. Imagine that. Maybe you're feeling attached to negative stuff. You listen to me as you go to sleep and you wake up free and detached from the things which you don't want anymore. And that means, like I said, allowing room for something good and great. And on top of that, you'll get the 4-hour sleep version as well. Now, if you are enjoying my work, please go ahead and just take a few minutes to leave a review on the App Store. It is vitally important because your words inspire other people. They're not just going to always just download looking at the picture in the App Store. They're going to look at the reviews, and some people are very skeptical about hypnosis or meditations, and even when I do my power talks and all those kind of things. But if they get a direct experience of how it's helped you, it's going to give them the belief, or at least the curiosity, the willingness to give it a go. And you never know, your words will allow that person to get a greater sense of freedom. So I really want to invite you to leave a review. It's going to help me build the app to something bigger and better. I'm putting a lot of money into it right now and making it totally different in a good way and adding new sections. So if you take just a few minutes to leave a review on the App Store, be so grateful. If you got the app, you can just scroll down, I think, to leave a review. That'd be very, very appreciated. And like I said, it means we can help more people. And as I always like to say, I don't know where I heard it, but to leave the world in a better place than you found it. So thank you ever so much. I hope you enjoyed this hypnotic meditation, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next episode, which will be the hypnosis version. And then once again, the bonus sleep and 4-hour sleep for those who are subscribers to the app. Many thanks and goodbye. Totally pressed the wrong button at the end. I clicked that one where I wanted the other one. But there you go, that happens sometimes. Where do we want the music this time? Let's go for this one. The usual. So I hope you enjoyed that hypnotic meditation. And you had fun along the way. Oh, let me bring the chat back up into my monitor. So I move it out of my way because I don't want to see the chat when I do my work. No offense. I appreciate chats all the time. What one do I want? That one. So, yeah, we did it. Episode 130. 1030 done. Thank you, Mary. I greatly appreciate that. That's a good sign when you're like, I'm not ready to come out. You always do. But it's a good knowingness that you're enjoying the experience. And the good thing is you can re-listen. Thank you, Cheryl. Very, very kind for your kind words. Appreciate that. And Mina, that was great. Zoned out and didn't hear all the words. Could you consider this hypnosis for cord cutting? And you did make an edit, I think. Yeah, the energetic cord cutting. Yeah. That was kind of part of the process. You can invite anything. Actually, I think on my program I have something similar. On my app, sorry. Around grief. Oh, that's awesome. That's where the wisdom is, right? Thank you for being here, Alyssa. Appreciate you. And Michelle, thank you. And Angela, I will do. Weekend off. Weekend off. I got a planned hike. I'm gonna go for a hike by myself, but then a planned one on Sunday. And I'm just gonna have a good weekend. A bit of work on Sunday because I've got to plan the streams, but yeah. Oh my goodness, why am I yawning? I do apologize. Yes. Because everything's an energetic and association. We're just connected to everything. It's all in our mind, like I said as well. So we got to disconnect from that to then reconnect to new. I know, crazy, right? Episode 1030. That's ridiculous. I didn't know either. Oh. If I could even bring up the comment. Yeah, it's a free one as well, somewhere. I think. Should be free. Well, I'm actually published by Hay House. She used to, obviously she's passed, but she actually used to live in the vicinity where I live, in like Greater San Diego. But yeah, I've let me show you. It was weird. I feel like I'm having deja vu. I think we did this just last stream. 1 second. You're a product of what you choose to create. Now, what does that mean? Well, to me, it means that rather than allowing your so focus. Hey, house, right there. Right there. Oh, that way. So that's my book with Hay House. That's the first version of me. Look how young I was. So yeah. But yeah, like the Heal Your Body books and all that kind of stuff. I never unfortunately got to meet her though. That was unfortunate. But yeah, very, very cool indeed. Well, there you go. You actually said it right here as well. Yeah, the heal your body, or your mind can heal your body. Yeah, I'm very much into that. There are other versions that I enjoy as well, but I won't get into because it's a little bit weird and wonderful. But it's actually very biological. But it's the kind of thing that will be, you know, like controversial. And of course, I'm no doctor whatsoever. So what do I know? I'm an astronaut, but not a doctor. I'm not an astronaut. Thank you, Shell. You have a wonderful weekend as well. Enjoy. When you're disconnecting with your hands, I was picturing an old-fashioned switchboard where the operator disconnects each line. That's cool. So many good... it's interesting how many people have different metaphors. One day I'll tell you a metaphor of mine, right? True story. And it's very ambiguous. And then I'll ask you, oh, what did it mean for you? It's something that I teach on my training, but maybe something cool to do on a lazy Friday. That is very true as well. Let's bring up the... I can't make it bigger, unfortunately. But very cool. I know. I got lots of weird and wonderful things, but I'd have to do another podcast for that. Another YouTube station. Station? What, a radio station? But I'm too busy to do something new. I struggle to keep up with what I'm doing. So that will be for when I quit this work. If I quit this work. I don't think I'll quit this work. Maybe in a subject for another day. Why am I yawning? Wake up. Okay, my friends, with that, let's go ahead and close off the stream. Thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate you, because you could be anywhere. You could be having fun on a Friday evening or Saturday morning, depending where we are in the world. So I appreciate you taking the time to be with me on the pre-show, the actual episode recording, and this post-show chat. And I'll be back on Monday with another probable hypnotic thing, or maybe a power talk, but probably a hypnotic thing. Thank you. You have a wonderful weekend too. Before I go, I thought about it. It's an interesting one. There are some caveats as to why I'm not doing it right now. I really believe, I mean, because not everyone believes in it, which is cool if they do or don't. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't see too many things around it, to be honest. So I probably will do it. I don't know if anyone's requested it. But yeah, baby, I gotta stop yawning. Does that mean you got another question? Or was that the last question? What would be my... Why don't you just choose one? Or you just get to choose a spirit animal. I'm gonna go for... a platypus. Thank you, Alyssa. Once again, thanks for being here on the stream. Finally catching the stream, so I appreciate that. And I will do. I'm going to edit this episode and also the sleep ones. I've got to put those. I might do it the weekend, or I might just do it now. And then I'm done. Okay, that was the last question. Good. So I had the last question on the question of, was there another question? So, thank you all. I know. I will do. Maybe. Definitely tomorrow and Sunday. I'm going to be out and about in the sun, getting the steps, and yeah. It just came to my mind. Why not? Because you can use, there's the word play there. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure they're pretty playful then. I'm sure, yeah. That's awesome though. I guess the way I'd see it is like we might have many, but they appear at certain times of their strengths and when they're needed the most. Right? Do you think that'd be right? Like they kind of step in. Probably, right? Depending on what the metaphysical book you read and so on. Thank you, Mina. Have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, we're in the stream. Have a wonderful weekend. So thank you all, appreciate you, and I will speak to you all hopefully on Monday. Many thanks and good. Oh, quick. Yeah, some stay. Some. Okay, I'm gonna end in a minute. Yeah, that makes total sense. It's a bit like, you know, meeting people for that season in your life, and then they've fulfilled that role, vice versa, and then you go to another level, or like different path, but they were there for that season or that moment. So yeah, I get it. I get it. My grandmother, she was very connected. No, once again, weird subjects, which I don't really talk too much about, but maybe for another time. With that, now I'll say goodbye. So many thanks and goodbye.